In life, sometimes we have to hit rock bottom before we can rise. For one mother, a felony charge and the loss of everything she knew became the catalyst for an incredible transformation. Mandated to treatment, facing painful truths about herself and estranged from her family, she began a journey of recovery that not only changed her life, but also gave her a renewed sense of purpose. Today, she's not only a student in college, but a mother deeply involved in her children's lives, showing that no matter how far you fall, there's always a chance to rebuild and heal. This is her story. Can you briefly describe the personal struggles you faced before beginning your recovery journey?
Before I began my recovery, life felt like a constant struggle. I was trapped in toxic habits, negative cycles, and I couldn't see a way out. I had lost control of my life and didn't know how to fix it. My relationships, my health, my sense of self were all falling apart. I was lost in a dark place.
What was the turning point that made you decide to begin your recovery?
The turning point came when I was charged with a felony. I was at the lowest rock bottom I'd ever known. The court mandated me to treatment facilities, and although it's been a long, muddy, uphill battle, slowly and surely I began to change. I had no choice but to face everything I'd been avoiding. It was terrifying, but it was the wake-up call I needed.
Recovery is never easy. What were some of the toughest challenges you encountered during this journey?
The road to recovery wasn't easy. I had to face parts of myself that I had buried deep, memories, emotions, and regrets I didn't want to confront. Being in treatment facilities and having some probation violations forced me to deal with the consequences of my actions and the people I had hurt. There were days I felt like giving up and days when I thought nothing would ever change. But the pain of losing everything kept me motivated to fight for a new life.
How did you stay motivated when things got tough, and what kept you moving forward?
Every time I stumbled, I reminded myself of why I started. I learned to lean into the small victories. Days when I felt a bit stronger, a bit clearer. I found purpose in my children, in my writings, and spiritual faith-based practices, and in the chance to rebuild my life. Even though I was estranged from my family, I knew I had to stay strong for my kids and show them that I could do better. That kept me going, and I made the decision to pursue my education while in recovery, something I never thought possible. That gave me hope.
What are the biggest changes you've seen in yourself since starting your recovery journey?
Today, I'm not only a different person, I'm a better person. I'm in college now, pursuing an education I never thought I could achieve. I'm fully involved in my children's lives despite the family who betrayed and deceived me. I've learned to let go of the shame I carried for so long. I'm stronger, more confident, and I realize that I can handle whatever comes my way. Recovery has taught me that it's never too late to change, to heal, and to live a life that's worth living.
What advice or message would you offer to others struggling with their own challenges or feeling stuck?
My message is this. Recovery isn't easy, but it is possible. Even when you've lost everything, when it feels like life has given up on you, remember that you are capable of change. You can rebuild your life. Take that first step, no matter how small. You can break free from the bondage of self. You are stronger than you think, and you deserve another chance. It's never too late to turn things around.
Recovery is never easy, but as we've heard today, it is possible. This mother's journey reminds us that no matter how deep the struggle, we all have the strength to rise, rebuild, and find a new path forward. Her story is a testament to the power of resilience, hope, and the belief that it's never too late to start over.
If you're facing challenges of your own, remember, you're not alone and change is possible. Thank you for listening to our powerful story of transformation.